I think smart homes are becoming easier, becoming much more user friendly for people. It's not going to surprise me at all if they start building homes to be smart. They do actually do that now, but it's an upgrade. You have to ask for it. The things these homes could do now for the low cost that they can do is amazing. Harnessing energy and storing it's always been a problem. It has never been an efficient way to store energy. Even just regular batteries, not an efficient way to store energy. Talk about how much energy is there, how much you're storing it, how long it lasts, how long you can use it. Still not an efficient way, but they're getting really good at it. They're getting much better.
I'm into RC cars and stuff. I actually have like a ton of different batteries. I actually put them together. I don't make them, but I got lithium ion, like life aid, like basically an assortment of different types of cells. And this is part like storage capacity, discharge, all that stuff. From the technology changing, they still do the lithium at the beginning, but on the other side, the anodes, the cathodes, if I'm saying it correctly, they're adding other things to it. They have done graphite. The next new thing, I think they're doing salt. They're mixing salt with it. So salt is very abundant.
What do you think we're looking for in the future with storage of power and modernization of electrification? I guess electrification. What do you think in the future is coming up with everything as fast as we're getting in an industry with everyone going electric? What can you foresee?
I foresee that there was this event that Microsoft held every year, and it's basically for high school students. This was a while back ago. There was a first place person, and then there was a second place and third place person. Microsoft gives them a scholarship to, for college or whatever. But the one person that got the most attention wasn't not the first place person. It was actually the second place person. This girl, I think she was like 17. She redeveloped what's known as a supercapacitor. Supercapacitor has been around for a while. But she had this like almost like a brick type of thing, and she had it attached to a phone, and you would plug the charger up to it, and you just see it go within like 15 seconds. It would charge the phone to full. So yeah, I want to see that compressed down. It's been about 5-6 years. I want to see that compressed down smaller to where we can have that in cars, to where you go up and you plug up and it just fills up faster than gas.
That is really fascinating. Okay, for those who don't know what a capacitor is, it's a means to store energy. Kind of a battery, but it stores a lot of energy and it releases it really quickly. Well, now it's slow start capacitors, fast start. It does make you wonder with that kind of technology, why can't they do stuff like that with the battery storages? Why does it take so long? Why can't they just fill it up? So that's probably something they're working on. That's so cool technology.
We have to dig in a little bit deeper and find out stuff like that. But it gets very technical as far as the C rating on it, the dissipation. There's all sorts of things that go into it. I mean, her battery was the size of a brick, like from like the phones from the 80s. I'm seeing how far have they gotten where they shrunk that down. But it's still not available yet.
That's really cool though, because everyone out there battles with battery storage. Whether it's your phone, whether it's your computer, your all your smart devices, it's always an issue. But I think that's awesome. I think that's something we should keep our eye on, because I think that's something that everyone has a pain point there to some point. But as far as our trade, electrical, I think smart homes are becoming easier, becoming much more user friendly for people. It's not going to surprise me at all if they start building homes to be smart. They do actually do that now, but it's an upgrade. You have to ask for it. The things these homes could do now for the low cost that they can do is amazing. I have a smart home now, the one that we're selling, and it's not that smart compared to the new smart home. Why would be kind of a dumb home? The new ones in our new house, I'm going to implement a lot of smart home products. So stuff that a lot of people may not know that you can do is just by replacing the switch in your wall for, say, a lighting system. I like to use the exterior lights as an example. Code requires that they be photocell controlled and or controlled by an astronomical time clock, so you can set the timer so it doesn't run all night or all day. So it'll run during the night when it's needed. Then photocell controlled, so when it's light outside, the lights aren't burning, so they're saving electricity. What I like about smart home products, you can set that on your phone. You go to your phone and say, I want this light to come on at 7 p.m. and turn off at 6 a.m. and you can adjust it as needed, or I need it on right now because daylight change, savings changes, and it'll do it for you. It'll change for daylight savings for you. Sprinkler system, you could be heading home, and if you don't have that set, you have light, you have smart devices in your home, and you don't want to walk into a dark house because you got home late from work. You can just go on your phone, and I'm not going to say because my phone's probably nearby and it's going to turn something on in my house right now. Yeah, but you could say, hey, so-and-so, and it'll turn on whatever you're asking it to turn on. I tweet, our house isn't that dumb. We have our whole house and on there. So last night I'm freezing, And I'm like, gosh, it's freezing. Oh, I let the whole house fan on. It's blowing through the window and it's actually really cold. So I said, hey, turn off the whole house fan and just roll over. I didn't have to get up and go down the hallway, turn the whole house fan off. And you could tell it to set levels. You can say set it to 10%, 20%. So it'll dim for you. You could set smart devices on your water valves of your say your washing machine. So if you're traveling, you're concerned maybe your washing machine's in your house. Let's say if you're a closed washing machine and a hose fails, you flood a house. A lot of houses, you have a lot of damage due to water because of failed equipment while they're gone on a vacation. They can't do anything about it. They have smart devices that'll actually monitor the moisture and shut down a valve so it doesn't flood too much. Or you can manually turn them off, or with your phone. Thermostats are smart now. You can, hey, I'm heading home. I want to make sure my thermostat's on because it's freezing or it's cold. Or
That's how mine is. If I get within 5 miles, it'll actually drop to the temperature that I like it to be at.
Or you have a vacation on the cabin, you're going to be heading up, turn your heater on and turn your lights on and the defreezing system that's under your driveway on, so it's not icy when you pull up to your vacation. But it's just unlimited anymore. You can control every aspect of your home very affordably today, just by changes of certain devices. I think that's amazing that technology-wise, as far as where we're going with it, the devices now that we're actually installing these devices, they're smart breakers now that actually will monitor the usage of each circuit that you have.
So span panel, right?
Span is one of them.
Well, what's the other?
Leviton has a panel now where it's a breaker. You could put as many as you need or as you want. It has to be a Leviton panel, but the breakers that you put in these things are very affordable. It's a great product. You can monitor how many amps each load's drawing. You could turn them on and off with your phone if you want to. It'll let you know if the circuit breaker tripped or is on or off. Mm-hmm. So it's good for diagnosing. And let's say you had a freezer full of meat.
Yeah.
And you had it plugged into a circuit, and that circuit can actually let you know if it stops working. That'd be a lot of defrosted meat when you got home. So if you lose power to that freezer, it'll let you know that the power's not on. So, I mean, just to me, it's endless right now.